So today I'm going to talk about Friendly AI. We work on generative AI infrastructure, software, and services. And I hope that the software and services are relevant to your application and services. So the team is, I'm the CEO, and the CTO is Jang Yu. He's from Seoul National University, and we have an advisor, Brian Yu. He was former CEO of Morocco. And then we have 26 members. So our headquarters are in Silicon Valley, and then we have headquarters in Silicon Valley and then hub in Seoul. So our mission is to empower organizations to harness the full potential of their generative AI models with ease and cost efficiency. As you probably know, that there are booming use of custom gen AI models. There are like OpenAI, GPT-4o, Anthropic models, and so on. But there are also many custom gen AI models fine-tuned from open source models like Llama 3 and Mixture, and some companies are creating their own custom models. Like some of the clients, they actually create their own custom models. But the challenges of using these custom Gen AI models are, there are these couple of challenges. So first, high cost. Building and serving Gen AI models is very costly. So for example, OpenAI, they spend like $40 million per month for running their inference services. But there are many GPUs used for serving Gen AI models. And then there are operational challenges. Running this infrastructure for building and serving Gen AI models, it takes effort and it takes expertise. So it's quite painful for some companies. So here Friendly AI comes in. Friendly AI is an infrastructure for building and serving Gen AI models. So for our clients, they have some models, and then they have some workloads like chatbots, summarization, and visual inputs. And those models and workloads are processed by Friendly AI, optimized and automated software, and it leads to fast, cost-efficient, and streamlined deployment and development. So the overall workflow like this. So the client custom data, and they choose open source models, for example, and then they run Friendly fine-tuning. It's going to generate custom models, and the custom models are deployed into our Friendly inference serving engine, which is the fastest on the market. So I'm going to talk about technology first, and then I'll talk about products. So Friendly engine, as you can see, it's a box that gets requests from the clients. We follow the OpenAI API spec, and after getting the request, the inference server is creating a batch of generation requests, and send the batch to the model executor. And the model executor, the whole engine is built from scratch. So it's basically it's built on top of CUDA for NVIDIA GPUs. So it's understanding user's model and then using IR executor. And for the operators of the model, we have our own Friendly DNN library. So you can think it as like we have highly optimized GPU corners built by ourselves, and we are not using cuDNN. We have our own Friendly DNN library, which is used by Friendly IR executor. And one of the key techniques we pioneered in the space, actually, anyone who's working on LLM inference serving, they all cite our work. Like, it's a paper published in OSDI 2022. The technique is called iteration batching, also known as continuous batching. And any system, any service that want to get high throughput, they have to use this technique. So with our engine, you can get this benefit. So VLLM is a widely used open source framework. If you run VLLM for Llama 2 70 billion or Llama 3 70 billion, that's gonna cost like the orange color. With Friendly Engine, we can reduce the cost by 75%, including our software costs. So typically, we have like 50 to 80% cost reduction. And we can support latest models pretty quickly because of the flexibility of IR. And I want to play actually the Meta Llama 3 FP8 video, if there is someone who can help. There is no one. So I want to play the video, the YouTube video, Llama 3 FP8. Can you click it? Yeah, it's running. So yeah, it's running on our Friendly. So it's Llama 3 70 billion model. So you can see it's quite running fast. And so there's another, yeah, all these models are supported. And this is another performance analysis. So this one, we are running VLLM and Friendly Engine under some modest load conditions, and we are sending a new request to the engine. Now, it's running mixture on one A100 GPU. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, we don't have any problem. It's just using A100 GPU to run mixture model, which is 7 billion, right? So it's quite big model, but we don't have any problem. But with VLLM, you can really process. So that means you have to put more GPUs, which is costing more. And these are some of the numbers. So we typically say time to first token and time per output token, TPOT and TTFT. And as you can see, our Friendly Engine, when we increase the load across the x-axis, our engine doesn't have any change, pretty much no change in the latency. A bit of increase later, but for VLLM, it's just skyrocketing. You can't use VLLM, right? So that's why you have this benefit. So this is the basic technology behind. There are tons of techniques we are using. Now, we package this engine into 3 kinds of products. So one is Friendly Container, and the other is Friendly Dedicated Endpoints. These 2 are for enterprise, and Friendly Serverless Endpoints are for individuals who want to use open source models as APIs. So Friendly Container is quite popular both in the States and Korea. So the main benefits of here is that our clients can download Docker container and then run the container inside their infrastructure. That means you can control what you run, and you can easily integrate with internal systems, and you can get privacy and security, which you care sometimes more. And then you have big GPU cost savings. So one of the clients is Nextday AI. They are running LLM powered chatbot. It's a company in Canada, and they are processing about 0.5 trillion tokens per month. So about 15 billion tokens per day. So they've been using many H100 GPUs, and right after adopting our solution, they cut more than 50% of GPU costs. So dedicated endpoints, we are packaging this Friendly Engine, the container, in our Friendly infra services, and then provide all these automated operations in our infrastructure. So in dedicated, as the name says, we are giving dedicated GPUs to our clients when they sign up our services, and then there's intelligent operations for failure management and auto-scaling and so on. With that, you can do fine-tuning and serving with one click. So there are a few clients some of the clients are like upstage LLMs, solar LLMs. They are using our friendly dedicated endpoints to serve their models. And I talked about serverless endpoints, it's open source API models. And in addition, we are starting to provide these integrated services. Like we raise the abstraction level to our clients. For example, we're going to soon announce RAG as a service as our part of the services. So who are our target clients? I mean, we have enterprise customers in Korea, and we have startups in the States. And what we focus on now is that the Gen AI startups, or in general startups, located in Silicon Valley, US and Canada, and if they struggle with GPU costs for running Gen AI, they are perfect ideal customers for us. So what are building models for container and dedicated endpoint serving? We charge by instance hours. It's typically some terms contract for dedicated endpoints fine-tuning and serverless endpoint. We charge by tokens, for example. Okay, I think I finished all of it. That's good. Thank you.